Welcome back to Doing Time with Dan for another gadget review. Today we're going to talk about the Rode directional video microphone, what we used to call in film school as a shotgun mic. Now, it's not quite the size of a shotgun, but this microphone does a great job. It captures the sound that it focuses in on, which is what I really wanted to do when I bought it to augment my video rig. Now, my video camera is a Canon XF100. It's a fantastic camera, does a great job. However, it has omnidirectional microphones installed in it. So it catches all those sounds all around, which is good for general work. But if you're doing an interview or recording a piece of machinery or something specific, you want to get the sound that's particular to that situation. And this directional microphone does a great job. In this review, I'm going to show you a stand-up that I did down here in Aruba by the cruise ship terminal. Now in Aruba, it's very windy, and I was by the seashore, so there were some waves rolling in. This microphone captured mostly my voice and very little wind and wave action, so it does do a good job, and you're going to see an example of that in just a minute. Now, first let me say, it arrived in this box from Amazon. I took it out, looked exactly like this. The windscreen is already installed over top of it. All I had to do was put in a 9-volt battery, install it on top of my camera with a cold shoe mount, plug it in with the 3.5mm stereo port, and I was ready to go. There are shock mounts here, and you do get an extra set of these rubber bungee cables here. I've been using it for a month straight every day. I'm very careful with my camera, of course. It is an expensive item, and it is delicate in certain ways, so I haven't had any problems with that. And they do provide a good amount of shock absorption. I didn't hear any microphone moving noise in any of my recordings of any of these videos. The other thing I'm going to do is switch between the microphone right now, which I'm using is the Audio-Technica 2020 here on my desk, and then I'll switch over to the Rode later on, and you can see it on the bottom of the screen which microphone is doing the recording. But first, let's go to that stand-up here in Aruba where you can see the microphone in action outside with wind and wave noise. Well, you see that cruise ship behind me. Now we're going to go up to the main gate where you exit the port area and enter Oranjestad. You'll see some of the tour buses, a few of the shops, and some of the sights that are available to see here in beautiful, sunny Aruba. Now, as you saw there, it worked out really good. You could hear my voice clearly. There was a little bit of wind, maybe a little bit of water, but it isn't bad at all. If you had seen what that was like with omnidirectional microphones, it was almost unusable. And that's the whole purpose of having a directional microphone, is to capture the sound that's coming exactly from a certain direction. And for this price point, $149 from Amazon, I can say this microphone did a fantastic job. So right now we're going to cut back over to a different take here, and you're going to hear what it sounds like in the studio here, which is really not a studio, but sort of a bunker. So you'll get real sound comparing to the AT2020 versus the Rode directional video mic. So stand by, we'll switch over to that right now. Okay, so we're back, and now I'm recording on both the AT2020 here on my desk and the Rode directional video microphone, which is on top of my camera. The only way I can show this to you is to take my little GoPro and show you what it looks like on top of the camera, but there's no real need to do that. Just trust me, right now you're listening to the Rode directional video microphone. All I can say is that in the end, this is a 5-star microphone for the price point. And that's why here at Doing Time with Dan, we give it 5 stars for the Rode directional video microphone.